Today I will be focusing on the Mammoth Cave. The Mammoth Cave is located in Kentucky, and here on the bottom is a picture of the cave. There will be more pictures as we go on, and let's continue. Now, what is the cave? The Mammoth Cave is actually the longest known cave system in the world. It is about 370 miles long, but many researchers and cave mappers believe that the cave can go as far as 500 miles long. This cave is part of the Mammoth Cave National Park, and this area has been an extremely popular tourist location since its opening in 1941. At the bottom here is another picture of the cave. The more pictures coming, and some of the features that you see will be explained later in the presentation. How did the Mammoth Cave form? The Mammoth Cave was formed from limestone rock. It was believed that the cave was originated by an ancient sea that covered the central U.S. 320 million years ago. 600 feet of limestone from organisms and shells were deposited and was then covered by a sandstone and shale cap that was deposited by an ancient river a million years ago. The cave is 379 feet deep. It contains at least 5 levels of passages. The levels were formed in response to changes in the Ohio River during the late Tertiary and Quaternary periods. The lower levels of the cave are still active and subject to backflooding from the Green River. The cave is filled with stalagmites and stalactites, and a way to remember these two, you may see them in other pictures, is that stalagmites equals ground, and stalactites equals ceiling. Mostly in the pictures, you will see them later that they're actually connected. There are 4 columns in the cave, and you'll see them in other pictures. In the far right here is another photo. You can't really see the stalagmites and stalactites in here, but you'll see them in other pictures. Here are some fun facts. Even though the name is Mammoth Cave, there were never existing mammoths in this cave. They just got the name from the huge size of the cave. The cave's temperature is 54 degrees all year long. You definitely have to dress warm in there. There are over 130 species living inside the caves, including the Kentucky cave shrimp, which actually has no eyes because of the darkness in the cave. Their eyes actually adjusted to it. On the right here, this is the map of the cave. In the center, that's where the actual main cave is. The historic entrance is on the left, and on the right are the other systems of caves. These are actually some of the questions some tourists have asked exploring the cave. Here is some history about the cave. The history in the Mammoth Cave starts about 4,000 years ago when natives discovered it out of the ordinary. They realized its mineral content like the limestone, and the caves began echoing mining sounds for the next 2,000 years. After the European settlers came to know about the cave in the 18th century, the site became associated with legends, remarkable discoveries like that of a Native American mummy, and further explorations. It is believed that the cave started receiving tourists as early as 1816, but the cave actually became much more known in 1941, and it made it one of the oldest tourist attractions in North America. Uh, right Right now, they have lights in the cave, but the way they use to go through the cave is where they use grease oil lamps. Here are the list of my resources that I've used to come up with my information about my project. I use many YouTube. I use two YouTube that these are the links, and I use Discovery.com and NationalGeographic.com for videos and information about this. I hope you enjoyed my presentation, and thank you for watching.